What are you laughing at?
You don't even know you're ref from your light.
Yeah,
You don't.
Subscribe.
Woohoo!
See, I'm getting better at this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you hear about this truck that got hijacked in Italy last week, Rachel?
Was it the one with all the KitKats on?
Yeah, that's the one. Do you know how many they actually stole? Because I
don't
didn't
know.
have it. No.
It were quite a few tons, wasn't it? But I'm sure it was something like. Now, let me. You know, I'm good with numbers and memorising, right? So I think it was something like 713,793.
That's unbelievable. Have they actually caught these people that did it?
I'm not sure. I don't know whether the police have had a break on it yet.
I mean, I've got a theory on it. You're not gonna. It's not like a Fast and the Furious movie where they,
Oh, it must be. It's gotta be. They got the wrong truck. They thought it were like full of drugs or money or something.
Nah. They're not gonna be speeding down there in like these black sports cars with crash helmets on, harpoon guns,
Harpoons.
Well, yeah, like they do in the film, when they're like hijacking the trucks for the
in space. What was
that
that one? Where they were in space? Oh god,
that was the last one. Yeah, they got absolutely stupid. But
KitKat truck.
Yeah, I can't remember. I think it was the very first Fast and the Furious movie. They were hijacking trucks off the freeway.
The first two were good thing.
Yeah, and then I don't think it panned out like that. I think basically this truck. I mean, they probably have contracted HGV drivers to deliver these goods. Now, this were going from Italy to Poland, right?
Yeah.
So, some guy's obviously gone in there, right?
Yeah.
With a driving licence and fake documentation. He's give it to somebody and they've handed him the keys and he just drove off with it.
Well, from what I heard, didn't they, what's the word? Didn't they, take the truck and leave the driver behind? I don't know, I can't remember.
I don't know, because, I mean, I didn't read too much into it, but that is what I was assuming what had happened. It was like some false documentation that he'd had printed up and...
Unless it was Nestle. Nestle might have done it for just like some really good advertisation. Advertisation. Not even a word. Anyway, it's like, right, we're going to do this, and then it'll just be like worldwide, and every loser on the planet's going to be getting these F1 KitKats, aren't they, Dan?
Now, are they actual chocolate bars?
I assume so, yeah. They're not F1 cars. Maybe they thought they were real F1 cars on it.
Yeah, well. Funnily enough, I managed to get some of these F1 KitKats.
For God's sake. Are you sure it weren't you and Vin Diesel there?
No. I've got them here. I'm going to show them to the camera.
Jesus
I don't know if these were the actual ones. I don't know if they've done like some sort of wrapper for them or anything. Because these were advertised as 5 bars. But they feel like little bits of things. But I'll show you what I've got here. No. You can open them and you can try. I know you like your F1 and stuff like that. So I thought I'd treat you to a bag of these. There they are. They're the F1 chocolate cars. And then you them over.
So are you the KitKat burglar then?
Me?
Yeah.
No, they're legit. They're legit, them. Yeah.
Did you actually pay for these? It were,
yeah.
It were some like
they were £1 odd.
Four-finger discount.
No, they were. Yeah. So.
God, they're tiny.
Yeah. So is that what? That's not even big, that is.
Right, let's see if it actually looks like a Formula 1 car. Does it specify whose car it's
you need a
supposed
microscope
to
to see that.
Pass us your readers.
I thought they were going to be like a big bar of chocolate. Hold that up. Let's have a look at that.
I don't know.
Can
you see that?
We can see that.
It feels like I'm holding up some kind of a tadpole. Something. It's tiny.
That is very small. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Are you going to have a taste of it? See what it's like?
Do I have to?
Well, you kind of you've opened it now. You might. It's that small, you know.
That's better than the Easter egg.
Is it better than the Easter eggs? I thought it might be. Yeah. But is that are they the ones that they took or?
I'm assuming so, yeah.
Or is it? Have they done a special wrapper for the KitKat Chunky or something? Go on, yeah.
That's actually really nice.
Yeah.
You get the chocolate, you get the crunch, and then you get the flavour of the KitKat coming through.
Yeah.
Do you want to try?
No, I'm all right, thanks.
Why? What have you done to them?
Nothing. I just.
We'll prove it and eat it.
I'm not a massive chocolate fan, you know.
What have you put in these?
Nothing. Yeah. They're legit. Seriously, right? I haven't bought them off some dodgy Italian anywhere, you know.
That's only down the pub.
No, seriously. I ordered them on Amazon when I heard about it. I thought, I wonder if they got any of these left. And I don't know if it were them that they took or if it was, you know, if they were like chunky KitKat bars or if they were 4-finger. How many jokes have been online this week about a 4-finger discount?
Do you know what? I'm still not trusting you with this though, right? If I wake up dead tomorrow, people, yeah, Dan did something to me.
No.
You've done something. Yeah, definitely. You know, it's like, I mean, why would you? It's like when the police were questioning me, or they find him and they're like, "Yeah, you stole the KitKats," and they just snap under pressure.
This is just going to be full of jokes, this, isn't it? But this is what I'm wondering: have they caught them? Have they traced where this has gone? What have they done with all that? I mean, obviously they're going to take them and they're just going to sell them on to little shops, aren't they?
But I did read somewhere this week that Nestle has said that they've all got, you know, like batch numbers on, serial numbers. So
no, they haven't. Now, I did read that. Can you see anything on there?
Yeah. Anything that's food based, anything really, will have a batch number on. So it can be traced back. No. Yes.
I read that was a load of rubbish. And that's why they stole them, because there's no trace back to them.
Well, they should have been in company shop then. That's where stuff like that normally ends up, doesn't it?
Do you know why? It won't surprise me if they sold someone else at a company shop. Yeah.
Yeah, they probably will do, won't they?
But I did read.
Some guy in the back going, hey, come here. Have some stuff.
No. When I were reading it, they did say it were like organised crime, basically, right? So
you have some snide F1 cars.
you just like having a laugh with it, you are.
It's funny.
Yeah. I mean, do they sponsor any racing teams, or has anyone got that on their F1 car, KitKat?
I don't know.
I mean, obviously. So one of them teams that is on the F1 must have a KitKat sponsor.
Oh dear me.
Yeah.
Oh god.
But like I'm saying, they were saying it's organised crime, right? And it's easy, right, to steal a truckload of KitKats and get rid of them because they don't have any trace on them. If you stealing electrical goods and things like that, obviously they've got serial numbers on.
Yeah, but
and this is what they were saying.
Food stuff do, right? But who's going to look at that? You know, you get some dodgy corner shop guy, right? He's going to go like, can't have them. Stolen. I'm just going to be like, yeah, bang them in here.
What were he called who had that shop next to Jav on corner of Blackshire Lane?
Baz,
right? They were the news agents next to that, weren't they? Sort of.
Next door but two.
Yeah, left. And I bought a packet of Trios off him. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
Right.
Packet of Trios?
Yeah, you know, like... I remember dinner break. I went down and bought a packet of Trios, right? And
yeah.
I opened them up and started eating. They were soft.
Oh my God.
Yeah. And then I checked the date.
Weren't there trees?
No, the Trio were like...
Trio.
That's the one. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And they were like a little biscuit bar,
My mum used to always say that with me.
So
cheeky sod.
I took them back, right? And I went, what are you playing at?
I took them back.
Yeah, I did. I mean, I bought a full packet of these, with my dinner money, right?
Nice balanced diet. We used to run on one leg eating them. Yeah, I'm having a balanced diet now, Mum. Yeah, look at me.
Well, yeah, and I got a packet of fags as well. But, I took them to him, right? And I'm like, they're out of date, these, mate. What are you selling me? And he's looking at them and he went, you're not too bad. And I'm like, are you joking? They were... when a biscuit goes soft, yeah, and there's no crunch to it.
Yeah,
it
was
horrible.
Like when you open a packet of biscuits up, but you've not got a biscuit tin, so you just like fold the edges over and shove it against the wall.
Yeah,
like I do.
I mean, yeah, he gave me my money back, but
good.
Like he were obviously checking his sell by date, were he or whatever? No. And then so like I said, this is why they took off with them.
But I do still think that they probably thought that truck was full of something else. I mean, they're not worth anything. I mean, I don't know how much you paid for them, probably over the odds.
Right, this is coming from a Nestle factory.
Yes.
Right? It's probably got KitKat wrote all over the side of it.
Maybe it were just kids and they were like, we'll just have a laugh today, see if we can get... Do
you think it's
get away with it?
Do you think you were like Smokey and a Bandit? Do you remember that?
Yeah.
And they had to like get that Coors beer. It's like that, isn't it?
Yeah.
And that's who stole it.
Yeah.
It's Burt Reynolds. Yeah.
Burt Reynolds. Yeah.
He looks like Mario, doesn't he?
Yeah.